So Canada Customs had their way with Guttur. I haven't even opened him yet, but I needed to record this because holy crap. So the plastic bubble egg that he was wrapped in has this like massive, kill slit carved into its guts. I guess to check for drugs. And I noticed when I looked in here, you can see the plastic of the toy, and you see how right in line with the kill slit, there's a gouge, like a knife slit gouge, just hacked across the plastic of this thing, and I can feel it. Like that is rough. Yeah, that's they took like a Bowie knife, jammed it in, just went sliced right into the toy. Having looked at this a bit more, I think this is the underside of Guttur, so at least that's not going to be like an utter defacement of the piece, but that's completely unacceptable. That's terrible. Thanks, Canada Customs. I thank you for guarding the borders and protecting me from mint condition third-party toys. Now that you've tried to gut Guttur, mine is more special than anyone else's. So ace job, guys. And thanks for the $20 cash on delivery charge for slicing into the toy. On top of that, that was a great cherry on top. It's kind of like, if you stuck the knife into the side of my hand and then just sort of finished up by kicking me in the balls. More or less about how that adds up. Guttur is proof of concept that something that big doesn't necessarily look terrible. But don't take my word for it. Actually, no, I'm the only one talking in this video. I'm going to show you Guttur with a few other things, just to illustrate, number one, how big he is, and number two, how he kind of fits in with Masterpiece, even though he's bigger than either of these freaks. Totemo hikakusuru no jidai! You know who else made me blink at his size when I saw him at first? Masterpiece Magnus. You know who makes me feel kind of better about Gigapower's chosen scale for their Dinobots? Masterpiece Ultra Magnus. Like, this makes it kind of work. Like, this makes it kind of make sense to me. Because when you put Guttur next to smaller dudes, like, let's just go there. So you put him next to, like, Masterpiece Bumblebee and some bad cube brawny action, and yeah, this is a little ridiculous, but those are mini-bots, that kind of makes sense. It's supposed to be that big. You throw in a Datsun and a Lamber, and yeah, this is, okay. We're standing up to his crotch level, like, ridiculous stuff. But, he's muscular. He's a big man. Yeah, that's what Wheeljack was going for when he built him that big. He's going for big man, small brain, dinosaurs, plans that make sense on paper when your face looks like this. But you made him, like, a head taller than your leader. I don't know. Anyway, Gigapower's Guttur looks alright with Masterpiece toys. You've got to be into the idea that the Dinobots are this big. This is referencing a size chart. I mean, the G1 cartoon sense of scale in anything was demented, but there are devoted fans who still believe in at least one of the example pieces one can cite when putting together robot scale. So, I think this kind of works. But if you are worried about how things would go, guess what? You got a city commander to keep stuff in line. Anyway, that's with Masterpiece size comparisons. Just really quickly, though, I mean, this thing is huge, but I think that it could have a place with neoclassic stuff as well, if you just want to throw out your belief system and go like, you know what, there could be just a giant dinosaur robot that is enormous in both modes next to everything else. Anyway, this is the thing that's like right behind me, so let me just throw in a little touch of that Combiner Wars. Oh, he ripped his arm off. That's great. And he ate it. Good. Alright, well, maybe you don't have to pose this guy with classic stuff, but I figured I'd just show you what he looks like with something from recent generations. Where's his arm? I mean, the ball soccer police are on the way, I guess. The exciting life of living by an off-ramp. Anyway, he can't really look up all that far. He can look up about that far.